going, Zebus? Even Dante? Squad Frank, thank you. Good luck. No intro screen today. We're going right at it. OBS is hard. Why do you say that? I don't use OBS. I use XSplit, but it's like similar thing. Are you streaming now? What's the game of choice going to be? Should you choose to stream? What's up, Early? Thank you for the good luck. We were playing pretty well yesterday. Optimistic. We actually had at least 2 chances to PB in like the super deep game. Not even like the gauntlet, which I'm at right now. I'm talking about like we made it to the final level. And like the 3rd to last level or something on. There were chances. There were definitely chances. Did I tell you, Don? I've been getting back into the Duel Links. I'm in an on phase right now for Duel Links. Chat. Spear the deer. Yeah, we're close, man. We're so close. We've been very consistent. You're in an off phase. Funny how that works. Really been in, well, I switched off now, but I was enjoying some Raid Raptor action where the purpose of the deck is to just get out Infinity, Cyber Dragon Infinity, and Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon. So you end up having an Omni negate and 3 monster negates. And in the most optimal sense, you can do one of 2 things. You can either, like, the normal optimal would be to also have the Evil Swarm Dark Xyz monster that lets you flip the opponent's monster face down on special summon. And then the other one that's even more beneficial, but it's a lot rarer, is you can end up with the rank 8 that when you activate his effect, no one can special summon from the graveyard for a turn. So like if you go first, you set up your Omni negate, your 3 monster effect negate, and they can't special summon from the graveyard. But I kind of switched off that one now just because I like to play a deck, really understand it, optimize the, or play what I think is like the optimized form of it, like work on the text, the tech cards and all that, and then I switch off to something else. So I've been kind of optimizing just the full Cyber Dragon deck. Full Cyber Dragon is actually worse than it's like a worst form, a worse form. The Raid Raptor one is consistent to get the Omni negate and the 3 monster effect negate, but it's hard to play through. Like if you're not going first, depending on what their interruptions are, it can be a little bit difficult to get going. You know what I'm saying? Like not the best going second, but very good going first. Get out of that. Fungus Fortress. Let's do this. How do I like it? I mean, I play it in my decks for sure. It's very strong. But almost too strong. Let's do this. Hope tonight's runs continue to feel 29-35. Hell yeah, Casino. Yeah, we had some very good runs. Definitely could have PB'd on several occasions. Subterror? They don't have all the good Subterrors though, I thought, in Duel Links. Oh yeah, double mushroom sumo. What is the so right here, this is Claw Grip, X Claw Grip. So let's see, so how do I show this the best? So this would be X Claw Grip. I have my index is hooked around onto the X button. This is regular claw grip for me. Index hooked around to the Y button. I think hooking to the Y is more comfortable because my finger has more room to like stretch out. But you'll notice that if you do that, like the X button, this one right here, is like out of reach. So if I need to use the run button, if I need to use both run buttons, such as doing stuff with Yoshi, like, one second, let me do this real quick, just to get off this save state. Okay. So like over here, so like right here, I want to hold run with my X. I'm holding jump with my thumb, and that's one of the benefits of claw grip in general, is your thumb can move around to any of the buttons. But then I also have the ability to press Y while still keeping run held, which allows me to, in this case, to spit. So when I come over here, I can spit. I can, at the bottom part where I tongued and I max bounce off of the bat, I roll my thumb from B to Y. So there's definitely benefits, but again, I think X Claw is just a little bit less comfortable, so I don't main it, but it's an option. Then you have S for standard grip. That's just like your normal your intuitive way to hold a controller. And then P is piano. That's going to be like this. So if I want to do like a mashing or something like that, it's three fingers from your right hand with your controller on your lap. To have like stability. And then you get to the in-game timer stuff. So the timer, like in the top right corner, says 360, but we don't know, like, is that at the very top end of 360, at the very bottom end of 360? So I have my, like, optimally, I should get out of Lagoon 2 at 340, and further breaking it down to high, medium, and low. So it should be at the very top end of 340 is how to read that. And if I have multiple letters here, by the way, that's claw, standard claw. So it's like I'm switching grips in the middle of the room a few times. Yeah, no, Book of Eclipse is good. Like, it's a necessary evil. Like, the Lyrilisk is currently, like, running amok everywhere. You got to get the, what's it called? They have one that gives them targeting immunity. So it's like you need Book of Eclipse, stuff like that. I've also been using a lot more Dark Ruler No More. Like, I remember when Dark Ruler came out and no one played it. I've found that to be a very strong... I mean, that's what it's intended for, going second. But, like, I feel like sometimes I need that. It's like what is it, Ancient Warriors or whatever. They set up they put 3 monsters on the board that can, like, pop, banish, and return back to hand. And it's like I just can't play. I'm not playing a deck strong enough inherently that can handle all that. So it's like I need that Dark Ruler or the Book of Eclipse to, like, settle them down if I'm going second. Okay, let's oh, that's this. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Did that. Okay, then we got the stacked yellow shell. Yeah, we're good there. Let's just do this. Make sure we got this in the repertoire. Come on. Wow. And then yo, what's up, Rubens? Rubens, there was some bullshit last night. I was crushing, but I was doing focus mode. I was going crazy. Let me let's do this part. Let's do this part. Okay, I'm curious. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Because I didn't look back at this. I'm kind of curious what the... Is it this? No. It was this one. Yeah, this. Hold on. We're gonna watch this. Okay, hold on. Okay. So I don't know how well you can see this. This was a run. We were at minus 8.67 against best ever. Look at this pace. Okay, are you seeing this? Now watch what happens. Because I haven't gone back to see exactly how I got discredited here. Because it's fucking bullshit. That's all I know. That's okay. There's a little bit slop there, but wait for this. Wait. Tell me that that's not the biggest bullshit you've ever seen. I've literally never seen that before. And it was on this pace of all things. Total horseshit. But yeah, we were gaming. 28 5x at that point, and we were clear. So we had a small mistake there, so you know it might have ended up being 28-58 pace by the end of that room. Hello, why isn't this not turned on? I think it's in bed. I didn't do anything. Oh my god, what the fuck? Hold on, my thing's fucking up somehow. Okay. Let's roll. But yeah, there were a ton of really good runs. That was definitely the best of the bunch. But that was far from the only one. We had one that we were on PB pace inside the final level. I wasn't like super caring about it because it would have been like a 30:02. So and in the Tetris room, I got complacent and like wasn't paying enough attention. What's up, Kavinicus and Driver? Thank you for the good luck. Just time for the first run. So that one died. There was Fungus Fortress. We were 29 1x, I think. And I got past the hard first half. And I died not once, but twice to a difficult strat. The backwards mushroom at the end of the first half of the second half. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't think I'd made that. So I gave it 2 tries, and I missed it both times, which I'm usually fairly sure-handed there. I got a pretty good visual cue on it, but just didn't get it when I needed it. That would have been a really clutch one. We had one that was world record pace still inside CN Tower, which is usually a freebie. And at the end of the first half, you know where you have to get P-speed and spin jump? Like that, I feel like that part's usually like very free and easy, and yet somehow I didn't make the gap. I really have no idea how I didn't make the gap. I don't feel like I did anything different or special. Just came up short somehow. And I also don't feel like I jumped from like really far away from the edge. So I don't know. I mean, obviously something happened, but that was definitely a weird one. You know, obviously I had multiple in the gauntlet, aka the cave levels. Too many to count. So yeah, we're very close. I still think the most likely scenario is that 29:45, but I'm feeling like there is a very strong chance it could be like a 29:20. We're getting a lot more consistent at flip-flop. And the fact that we only need to do 2 block grabs instead of 4 on the Fungus Fortress Mushroom Ride is also nice. All the perfect clears. We just get a run going with all them perfect. Yeah, don't get me wrong, though. I mean, a lot would have to go right, but I feel like the early game, I'm pretty good. Like, if I can get that sub 29 pace into cave fairly often, actually. I think Everwall and flip-flop have the highest potential for like losing a lot of time without dying. For instance, if I mess up the double wing block, note block jump at the end of the first half of Everwall, that's 5 seconds, I think. I could miss the fast, very easily miss the fast strat in the ice hallway. It's nice that you always get 1 free crack at it, but it's very difficult to like consistently get it. It's just like I have a setup that I like, but
Pegasus may have helped you escape
by no means a guarantee.
Before, but it won't happen again.
One moment, please. Yeah, what's up, Nug? Thank you for the resub, man. How's your weekend going? Hopefully it was awesome. So yeah, that's why I was thinking like 29:20 I think I could get, because we could easily enter sub 29 into Everwall. Lose 5 seconds here, 2 seconds there. Oh, come on. But come out essentially unscathed. Oh, thank God. I was very concerned I was too far left. Could not get to the right edge. Hello, please jump. Yeah, Nug can't save you. He couldn't stop me from Rift 2. He won't stop me from Luminescent, no. That was too sloppy to get the fast. Well, I'm the super fast, sorry, just the regular fast. I know you're gonna bot me in Rift 2, Nug. I left too much on the table. You're too good of a player. But I'll make you work for it. Yeah, there's some people at work who want to do the no shave November, and I said I'll go in, but I still am gonna shave the top. So here we are. So normally I shave, like I always shave on Sundays. That's the game plan. Hold on. Too low. How to do that? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Not everyone abides by it, but it's popular enough. But yeah, this is the second Sunday now that I, fuck, God damn it. There's a full second lost. Second Sunday now that I haven't shaved the beard at all. Is it really? I don't think I've heard that before. The money saved from... Oh, you got... Okay, you fucker. Awkward as fuck, but... That was weird that the Stone Boo behaved like that, but okay. I must have caught it on just like the perfect frame or something. You're able to recover, but definitely a time loss for that. Look at this. First run of the day. Already doing the good things. A few minor mistakes here and there, but nothing catastrophic. Yeah, I can't believe that just going has been far and away the most successful strat there. Which is crazy, because on the old grind, I feel like I was very consistently getting the Boo to do what I wanted, that Stone Boo. But I had a different setup for it. Like, I would actually, like, position my hand in a certain way, take my time. So taking your time, obviously, slower. But when I tried to do that on this grind, it's been not successful. So I was like, just fuck it. I'm just going to go, and it just works. Every fucking time it works. I don't know. Yeah, this is a nice hack. Although, speedrunning it, I feel like I keep dying to the most janky aspects of it. But it's still a very good hack. That was an early split. Oh my god, I almost botched that. I mean, I didn't get the fast trap, but I almost botched the just normal execution. Focus. Thank you. Get me out. Ah. Wow, come on. I missed that one too. I didn't get the P speed, so yeah. Probably lost like 4 seconds, I bet. I had one and a quarter to save. Thank you for the cash. I've had a great weekend, man. How about you? Really nice runs. Oops. Ah. Missed the punch. It's a little bit slow. I had to do a second punch. I have to lose the cycle. That's unfortunate. Focus. Thank you. Whew. Okay, we lost a cycle on the Bowser statue. Oh my word. Did that try to fucking get me? I had to go so... That was so much down plus right. I was able to salvage it, though. How's it going, Dito? Thank you. Good luck. Look at this run. Even faster. Well, not. It wasn't as fast as the one from last night. Entering that second half, but we clutched it out, so now we are on our best ever. Yeah, the Galumba steal is really nice when you get everything perfect. Okay, come on, give it to us. Oh, thank God. It's a little bit late there. Come on. Take it safe here. Do the 2 cycle. Thank you. Oh my, I was definitely late. I was like so late reacting to my stoppage point. Fuck, that was almost a disaster. Well, incredible pace. Can we do something with it though? That's always the question, right? Yeah, we're locked in. First run of the day. It's redemption, Oscar. It's redemption from that bullshit death last night. Wide turn there, wide turn. Oh, thank God. I fucking hate that part. Hell, okay, well, I guess we're not going to get the death strat then. It didn't give me credit for the jump. Focus. Awkward. Ugh, So we didn't get the death strat, and the disco shells were trash. Surprised we saved anything. We did have a second to save, but those disco shells felt very slow. I'm surprised. Okay, big fucking level. Big fucking level. That one. I won't go for that one this time. Thank God. Wow. Heart rate's up there. Huge. Perfect. One crack at this block grab. Okay, not quite what I meant, but one of my early ones got fucked up, but I did get the block grab. Wow. Yeah, this is woo, okay, this feels real. Where's my towel? I need a gaming towel apparently. My hands are sweating like shit right now. Holy shit. Yo, thank you, Jimmy. We're on a hell of a run. We're on a hell of a run right now. Focused. Oh my God. Fucking D-pad. I would have rage quit. I would have rage quit, I'm not gonna lie. was safe movement to the right there. Like I overdid it a little bit, but... Oh, come on. The hardest remaining level is next. Not to say I can't fuck up the other ones too, but this is definitely the hardest of the remainders. Yep, I knew it. Fucking knew it. Focus. Have to do. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. Plenty of spots I could still fuck up. One at a time, though. Let's go. There. Almost. Oh. Okay, I deserved it. The other one was my fault. The death was my fault. Got a little bit safe. So yeah, I held left too much. When I got the mushroom at the end of the first half, I overheld left relative to when the thing was going to transition. And then because of that, I bonked, and then that made me late because I didn't have my normal momentum, and I panicked. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong direction. Pray for me, guys. Safe. Come on. safe in that last one. Took a little bit of that final climb there, a little safe, but in there with the 29.42. What did I tell you? I said the most likely 29.45. Coming in above expectations. Let's go. God, what an incredible run. That was really fucking good. I mean, I was definitely, I threw away a lot of time at the end. Like, ugh. Partly nerves, I guess. I mean, some of the stuff was hard too. That the Gloomba dive bomb strat I do is not easy. We're pretty good at it, but it's not free. Aldirus, by the way, thank you for the Prime game for 35 months. And Mark, thank you for the Tier 1 for 38. Appreciate it. That is a new world record right there. Thank you guys for the G's. YouTube was here. Let's go. First run of the day, too, I think. I think that was just like, whoop. Do a little warm-up for about 10 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom. No offense, but you do better when not focusing. I disagree. I mean, this was an incredible run. Don't get me wrong, Ageless. Like, I'm very proud of what we just did. But my runs, I think, were, on average, more fire yesterday. Like, we were going ham. But, hey, whatever. Some days, it's like the focus is the right way. Some days, the non-focus is the right way. And today, I'm just glad it worked out in our favor. Bro, thank you for the Tier 1 for 4 months. And T-Bone Malone, thank you for the 5 gift subs to Schema Tuna, GD Lima, Grid, Floyd, and Victory Through Entropy. Obrigado, Rubens. Obrigado. Cheers, mate. Shout out, thank you for the 100 bits. Yes, elephants is the next on the agenda. A Pib assisted run. No Pib today. This is actually we're just drinking some good old water right here. Nice fucking run. This guy had so much of the good shit in it too. I'm very happy with that. I think I'm going to run it back. I saved. Yeah, I saved. We're good. We're good. Less than a minute off of Summit Best. For about 3 to 6 months. I don't know. Ruben said he's retired now. Was I wrong, Dodger? Was I wrong? What's up, Grid? God, that feels good, man. Feels good. Let me see. So the death was 11 seconds in the Gloomba dive bomb. Lost 6 seconds in abstract pipes after getting the halfway. So, and that one's usually an avoid. That was a dumb mistake on my part. So 1 hard one, 1 dumb one, but that's so far. Let me tally this. Curious. From just the deaths. Let's see, 11. I think I said. Yeah. 11 and then 6 for those 2 deaths. Flight was 10. That's an understandable one. The Ray of Flight where we went from the bat to the second bat to the third bat or whatever. Without using flight. That's a little bit scary. I do pretty good there usually, but you know, fucked it up. Happens. Yeah, wait, so it was a 3-death run, and the 3 deaths were 27 seconds. Only one of the 3 deaths, I would say, was a boneheaded mistake. I would say the other 2 deaths, and that was the 6-second one. The other 21 seconds of death from the 2 deaths, the 2 other deaths, those were understandable, difficult parts. So if we got rid of the boneheaded death, 29:36.
Hell yeah.
Got deathless with everything else. This caliber, minus the 27, would have been 29:15. Pretty good. Bojar, thank you for the tier 1, by the way, for 32 months. The bad side wins. You mean the bald side wins, my friend. The bald side wins. First run of the day, too, Bojar. First fucking run. Gotta love it. Okay, let's try to do better. For just a little bit. Try for a little bit tonight. I probably should call it early. 1, because it is a work night, so it's not necessarily a bad idea just to call it early in general. But 2, I did run for, what was it, 7-something hours last night. So I probably should give my hand a rest. Is this in my top 5 favorite runs? I don't know. I mean, I know my top 3 is Storks, Grand Pearl 2, and ooh, I was made it. And El Dorado. Does this crack 4/5? I think it's more it's definitely more enjoyable than Grand Pearl 1. Question is, ooh, that's smooth. It's like Grand Pearl 3 runs, though. There's a lot of excitement that goes into a Grand Pearl 3 run, but there's a lot of bullshit too. So it's like hard for me to decide if this is better or worse or the same. This is probably better than, almost assuredly better than Gaijin and Gracie. And Akko. Just because, like, Gracie, Quickie, Akko, I think their levels just are not as interesting, nor the strats they aren't as interesting as some of the stuff in Luminescent. So yeah, it probably beats those out as well. I'm trying to think what else is left. Invictus. See, Invictus might get the nod over this only because of the storied history. Like, there's a lot of runners in Invictus and a lot of strats. I mean, there's some strats in here too. I don't want to undersell it. Fuck. But I feel like the crazy runs in Invictus, I feel like they put you more on the edge of your seat than this, maybe. Although I was feeling pretty on the edge of my seat on that last run, though, I won't lie. My hand was definitely sweating up the storm. I'm just glad I clutched that. That would have been Because like that kind of a pace exiting Fungus Fortress, you just like you gotta clutch that somehow, some way. Yo, what's up, Mangort? Mangort, take a look at what that final split says for me, please. Elephant Science is up next, yo. Allison Domingos, thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. Welcome in. And thank you for the G's. 'Twas a hell of a run. I still think we could do better, but still very proud. As I was going through that one run, I was starting to think like, and this probably was not a good idea to think this, but I was thinking like, man, this could actually be like one of the craziest Kaizo runs ever. From an execution standpoint, the length plus difficulty of strats. Ever heard? Nah, I never heard of it. Yeah, it was the very first run of the day, Mangort. We only did about like 10-ish minutes of warm up. %, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Beautiful. So yeah, think about all the different hacks. You know what? I mean, this might be in the top 5 of the hacks that I've run. I had to just barely like by a pixel too early. My visual cue there's usually pretty strong, so I'm kind of surprised. No, I've never made a hack. That would take a lot of work. Shout outs to those who have made hacks to provide entertainment to the community. Their blood, sweat, and tears to make the good shit. I sound like Hikaru Nakamura. I don't follow chess, but it's a little bit funny that you mentioned that, only because even though I don't follow chess, last night there was a chess video in my recommendation and I watched it. It wasn't about Hikaru, it was about I think it's like a 20-year-old who's like crazy good, very chaotic in his move choices. And this, I think it was it like Gotham Chess or something? You know, commentating, or like, yeah, provide commentary over one of the games and why all the moves were as crazy as they were. Interesting stuff. If you don't beat the level, the each room, Allison, in the within 5 frames of full optimal, then your SNES explodes. That's how I'm gonna program it. Am I gonna do a full run of elephants before I do the science? No, I've actually already done, like, I've played through the first, like, 6 or 7 levels on stream. I didn't actually do the second overworld, though, in elephants. So I've never played the back half, essentially. Obviously, I've seen it. You thought this? I mean, I thought it took me a while. Can we get an exclamation point info dash? It was Rift 2 before this, right? So exclamation points dash info. No, yeah, exclamation point info dash Rift 2 dash any. That's the one we did last. I hope you guys have enjoyed the grind regardless for Luminescent. Definitely some frustrating moments, but I'm very proud of the hard work we've put in and all the cool new strats. And shout outs to Rubens, of course. So many good strats that he came up with, and there were definitely some spots that like I wasn't aware of like why something can go wrong, such as the shell toss in the first half of Lavender Lagoon. So he came in with the intel when we needed it. Okay, so Rift 2 Any, we got our PB 9/13/24. So, so like 2 months. It's been 2 months since we've been working on Luminescent. Oh god. Okay. That's missed the jump again. Thank you, y'all. We put ourselves behind the 8 ball now. Yeah, the one cycle Muncher hallway is a really nice strat. Shoutouts to Oscar. Oh, fuck me. Messed up the jump. Very slow. Not looking great. Nice. Wow, I got lucky. There was an accidental toss there while I was trying to switch grips. I thought I was already in the freeze frame, but apparently not. But no real punish. There we go. Very nice. Very strong. Oh boy, that's very trash by me. Okay. Yeah, I should probably update that command and my title. On fire, yeah. You know, it's funny because, like, right now, this feels like a very rough attempt, but that goes to show you how far we've come, right? We're starting to get accustomed to being near flawless going into cave. I'm surprised it's still that high of a 70. I felt like I made some mistakes on the final chain chomp, like bounces. I set myself up in a, like, the ideal scenario would be to land as far right as possible at the time where you can commit to just holding right and make it to the platform, because you move faster than the chain chomp. So if you can essentially dismounting it as early as possible, obviously it's going to be optimal to get to the switch. And obviously I try to do that every time, but I felt like I was a little bit too early and I wasn't going to make it, so I kind of didn't commit and had to stay on the chain jump a little bit longer. So thank you, Burrs. mediocre run at best. The commands are updated. Any Deathless World Records? That's a good question. Huh. I want to say Quickie 2. Didn't Quickie 2 any % have like 1 death or something? And I almost feel like so did El Dorado. I just had 3 in Luminescent. I think it was 3 unintentional and 1 intentional in Grand Parole 2. I'm sure Grand Parole 3 was not deathless on any of the categories. I also doubt that Grand Parole 1 would have been. That was cute. I almost want to say cute wasn't either, though. No, I thought El Dorado had 1. Gracie might have been deathless. I could imagine Gracie being deathless. Yo, what's up, Duno? For DKC back in the day, I'm sure one of them would have been deathless. Like I would be surprised if like all stages. Like DKC2 any. That one might have been, probably was. I already got record, Phil, so I can't complain too much, man. How's your Sunday going? We're all smiles. A mycelium? Hold on. Oh, I didn't think I had it. I had it, though. Even Tom. The boss makes mycelium tough. What was the boss on mycelium? Refresh my memory. Oh, was it it was like the 3 phase with the screen moves to the right between phases? And there was like some RNG elements with like what attacks you're given that you have to like dodge, I mean. I'm like having a vague recollection of this boss. And like, maybe there was like a backup fire flower before entering. Dad's at your son's school tomorrow, and we will both rock capsters. Is nice. Hope that goes well. So what does the day comprise of? Like, what do you what's on the agenda tonight? I got it tonight, very first run of the night. We were very close last night. We were doing tons of focus runs, and we were crushing it last night. But they all came up just a little bit short, unfortunately. There were several like weirdisms too. Like, there's no way I should have died how I did, but.
It's me, your last run. Whoa!
But we paid the tax last night, and we're able to get the good shit tonight. I'm dead. Could have probably continued that, but. Any plans for ambivalence or climb the tower? Not on my current agenda, no. I've definitely heard of both games. I think I've even played ambivalence, but I can't recall exactly what it looks like. The only thing that's immediately on the agenda is elephants. Barbie. I never had record in Barbie though. Mangort. Feels bad. I never dressed cute enough. You'll take this you didn't watch. Where's my left, right? Hello? Go to the playroom. Ah, okay. Very nice. Early thoughts on elephants. It's gonna be insane. Oh man. I did play, like I said, I played like 6 or 7 levels from the first overworld. And I actually did enjoy the levels for the most part. I think one of the water fish levels was trash. But I think all the other ones were pretty good. But I've never played the back half of the game, so you know, ships made cities. That's a. I'm dead. Might have saved it. Oh, not quite. Ships made cities is a level of Legends, right? So I'm sure that one will be very, very difficult. I know Benny went ham on the strats and the execution. So it's like, you know, he didn't just go find all the good stuff. He did all the good stuff in run. So it's gonna be very difficult to pry that one from his clutches. I did 2942. Philip was the PB. We had 3 deaths. What were they? There was like 6 seconds, 11 seconds, and 10 seconds. Right? I think that's what we calculated. 2 of the 3 deaths were understandable, difficult things. And then the other one was kind of boneheaded, but the bonehead one was the smallest one. It was 6 seconds. So yeah, it had like a lot of good shit in it. Not 100% perfect, but exiting was it CN Tower? I think we were still on like 29 OX or 29 1X pace. That was slow and bad. Forgot like which direction I was going. Good, whatever. I didn't want that. Have you finished Not Casio, or is that next week? Not Casio. I have no idea. What is Not Casio? Is it Casio in disguise? This is some fake news plans. These are some fake news plans. Although, to be fair, Elephants is not Casio. Exactly. What am I doing? I'm just chilling. We're hanging out. See if we can just take another hour or two just to improve it, and then calling it. We're gonna call it early tonight. I played for over 7 hours last night in focus mode, so it's probably gonna be best for my hands to take a breather. But we got it so early in stream, I figured might as well give it another hour or two or whatever. See what happens, because I think we could improve it again. Like I said, that the run that we got, it was very, very strong, but it started to get pretty weak at the end, kind of fizzling out. So we do that all over again, but just have a better end. It'll be insane, and it could happen. There's just too much wrong with Casio. Even though I've never played it, I've watched it. I've watched it enough to know. Nice. Most of the music in Casio is trash, in my opinion. It's a very polarizing soundtrack, so I know I'm not alone in that thought, but there are some people who do really like it, so it is what it is. And then the levels, Lexapro, like, what are you doing? Get out of here. The Bumpty level, the propeller block level, the end to Freaky Eyes. I think a decent percentage of Freaky Eyes looks... Oh god, okay. A little sloppy, but it's fine. A decent percentage of Freaky Eyes looks interesting, but the stalling room where you're waiting for the shells going back and forth or whatever, that one looks boring as fuck. And then the Kaizo block wall, that just seems so unfun. But there are levels that I do think would be fun to play through. Like I said, some of Freaky Eyes. I think the Chain Chomp level looks pretty fun. The first level seems like it had some cool strats. The first play would be a problem, yeah. made it. Jump 100%. I'll leave that to the professionals like Mangort. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do after I mean, elephants I'm sure will take like an eternity. I will not be surprised if it was like 6+ months. No meme. Ah. Wow. That was extra bad. How's it going, Ghostblood? This looks fun. Yeah, this is a very good hack. Would recommend. This is Luminescent. We did today get the new world record for any percent. Trying to run it back, see if we can do it a little bit better. Yes, it sounds like you're new here. Welcome in, welcome in. I typically just do speed runs of hacks. So if you like that thing, then you are in the right place. Oh my god, this is so fun. I should just... This is terrible. Disgraceful. But yeah, since we just finished this one, this will be the last you'll see of it on this channel for the time being. We are... the next plan is to go to Elephants by Morsel. No, I never actually went back to finish it. Although I did enjoy it. I liked what I had played. I don't even remember what happened that we stopped playing it. Was it because Nug bopped us in Rift 2 or something? Perhaps that's what we do after Elephants. Maybe we go back to colors and science it out. Because it was pretty fun. Or maybe we'll become perchance mains, Nikki. Oh god, I almost shorted that. Route out 100%. I still don't have no idea what's after the SMB3 boss. I have not seen it. Okay, well, we died to the disco. That's a classic, but ass. Terrible orb by me. Otherwise, we were playing well. Pumpkins and slaughter. What is that? Is that a Halloween special? Wait, are you saying there's a new morsel hack coming out, Mangort? Do you have the inside scoop? Oh god, oh thank you. Sloppy slow, like I didn't get the fast track. Wide swing to the left. I'm screwed. Couldn't do it the fast strat. I bonked the corner on the way up, and I didn't trust I'd be able to beat out the fireball, so I just took it safe. Okay, I definitely have botched this very hard. We are lucky we're not dead yet. I thought I had P-speed there. I thought I was going to. I hear Not Dracula's is a really good hack, actually. I've heard multiple people tell me it's really good. You like watching ROM hack races? I used to partake. Not a ton, but a few times. choke that. Nice. Nice. Yeah, ROM hack race is a little bit different than speed running, though. It's a different skill set. Because ROM hack race is blind. So it's more about like how fast can you learn, and like a normal speedrun like this is all about how well can you optimize and practice and become consistent at these hard things. But I think it's cool that they have that outlet for people to kind of like get into that speedrunny-esque, you know, that the race mentality. I think that's cool. Okay. There's still chances. I bonked, so no one cycle up top because of that. It activated the... That might rip the run. Probably does, to be honest. I can't believe that hit that. So I lost that cycle as well. Okay, can you... Literally a free section there, come on. Yeah, this run's dead. This is not gonna be good enough. Yeah, so one of the reasons I don't really do ROM hack races, Mangort, is, and again, this could have just been the sampling that I took, and there's not necessarily anything wrong with this, but to me, it felt like the creators were doing it as like submitting it to ROM hack races so that to make us like play testers. So that like several that I played through, I felt like they weren't at a polished enough level that would like a polished enough state that would make them a fun level to play through. There's still a few like issues here and there. I can remember this attempt. It's just everything was so shitty. And you might ask, like, okay, well, why would that be a bad thing if the players are like the play testers? And to me, it detracts from the point of the race. But that's just my personal preference, right? So that's why I ended up just being like, I'll just take a pass on it. But again, I'm happy that it exists for people to enjoy. Luminescent, I like the aesthetics more. Some of the colors are just clashing for you. First one I saw was Fungus Fortress, which is the least pleasant. Fungus is cool, though. I do like Fungus. It pisses me off, but feel like it has some cool ideas. It's really good disco. Damn, this is an insane pace in this room. Like, I touched the far right wiggler at 45. Like, clear 45. Yeah, that was a bonkers, bonkers beach. Yeah, very early green. Quality first 2 levels, and well, we didn't get the fast strat, to be fair, on the second on-off switch. That's understandable. But, you know, Wiggly Beach, that quality, that, like, normally I have a 44 touch of the right wiggler. The fact that this was a 45, and, like, a clear 45, too, like, that was... It's so rare. Bad water corner. Yeah, it's so rare to get that perfect. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the disco. I think that's one of the biggest parts of the variance of the level. Is when you do the... That was a waste. Too much talking by me. When you do the one tile jump. When you do the one tile jump, it's hard to know exactly where the disco, how the disco is going to behave. Not that you have to do anything special, but more so, like, just paying attention that sometimes the disco shell is going to be further back and sometimes it's going to be further forward. And I'm not 100% sure on how to perfectly dictate that setup, right? I think there's too many moving pieces to consistently get that perfect. But the benefit is if you get it forward while getting the correct bounce location, then you don't have to do a lot of, like, waiting. On the other side, right? So you bounce off the disco, you get over the top of a muncher or something like that, and then typically the disco shell's gonna be further back, and you kind of have to stall in the air a little bit for it to catch back up. That's like the 90% of the time, and then the other 10%, the disco will be closer, and you don't have to stall as much, if at all. But even in the cases where you don't have to stall, really, even then, it's still rare to get the 45 there on that wiggler. So there's probably some other part of the level that's also... So, like, right here, you see you have to kind of, like, hook back to the right a little bit while waiting for it. And that one wasn't, like, too bad. And then I think this is another part where it's possible sometimes I'm not moving to the left as early as I should be. So that's a high 44. Still pretty strong. And I took an aggressive final Kaizo block. Get some sleep. Sounds good, man. Take it easy. Have a good day at the preschool. Thank you for the luck. I thought I had it. It's like 2/3 of an in-game timer. Ah! I jumped too early. I was too high up. If you enter the water from too high up like that, you lose your momentum. Not a huge deal, of course, but noticeably slow. Okay, that was good. See, I was talking last time, and I just let myself get too close. I've just been like a little bit more patient to allow the wing block to move out of the way. Oh, why'd I move? I was able to balance it out, but yeah, I'm not supposed to move to start that room. Late. I stood too far to the right to begin with, so I couldn't use my normal Q. And then I overcompensated for delaying. So, slightly slow. Room 3 exit. Love that update. Ooh, and the 74. Very nice. Perfect. Nice. Best I've done that today. Oof. I did gamble a little bit that I could still make that. I thought most of the corners were good, but there was one pretty bad one. But we were able to make it still work. Puck off. Silly time loss there. I didn't get the super fast. Thought there was an outside chance for it that time. scary, but good. Whoa, a little close. Focus. And we got a nice momentum there. Surprised that wasn't a 38. Wow. We did get a 94 in the previous room, so that actually must have been slow in some spots I don't even know. So I thought it felt pretty good. Lame. Obviously slow, slow because of the tongue fail, but okay. First run of the day, Frisky. Thanks, man. We took all those good runs from last night in focus mode and turned them into a banger as soon as we turned on stream. And it was, in a classic Stu fashion, it was an absolutely bonkers, insane pace for a long time, and then it kind of petered out a little bit. Definitely a weaker ending, but it was just such a good start that I was able to absorb some of the failures at the end. Yeah, our first death, I think, was in Ray of Flight, just as an indication of how strong it was. Thank you, more bugs. Watching The Penguin, what is that? Batman movie or something? Research there at the end would surprise you and cause something dumb. I don't even remember where it took place. Nice. First time today getting that. That is the second time today I've done that. Slow as fuck. Dude, can you touch that? Fuck off. Wow. Man, that was really piss poor by me, I'm not gonna lie. Normally, a bad room for me there is like 3 or 4 seconds of time loss. But that one, we had 1 second to save, 1 1/4, and we lost 4.5 or something. So we lost like, what, 6 seconds or something compared to optimal. Slow early net grab there. Disagree. Fortunately, it should be quick. Hopefully this is fast enough. We saved it. That's an abnormal mistake to make, but could have been a lot worse if I hadn't been paying attention. Okay, there was that one blunder at the net, but everything else actually was pretty damn good and quick. Even though I didn't get a first pixel try on the Koopa part, I corrected it like right away, very, very quick. So there's still a chance here. Yeah, thank you, Zen. That was a little bit risky. I bonked the side wall. No punish, though. Wide turn, so no. 1 cycle on the bottom. Oh, okay. Wow, I can't believe that. Damn. Summers, thank you for the tier 1 for 58 months. I know you just want to do it fast, but how much do you think you can improve it by? The run that we had was absolutely incredible through the first 13 levels out of 16. There was a death in 14, 15, and 16. 1 each. Two of them were understandable, difficult stuff. One of them was a little bit boneheaded. In total, it was 27 seconds of time loss between the 3. So if we just had the exact same run without those deaths, 29-15, I think that would be like an insane run. I'm not gonna lie. The run itself already felt incredible. So doing it again that well would not be an easy task. It's possible. I think at 29, 25, 29, 35 is definitely doable. we're not grinding it out to guarantee that by any means. We're just kind of finishing off the night with some runs just to see if we can make it happen. But if we don't get it, that's totally fine. We'll call it quits at the 29:42. A very respectable time, I think. See, like I threw that block faster, like earlier than I normally do it. I think that's one way I could maybe like speed up my ending here a little bit. Yeah, that's garbage. I think I'm gonna go until 11. So what that really means is we'll give ourselves until probably like 11:45, or sorry 10. We'll probably give ourselves until 10:45 to get a run going. And if we get a run going by that point in time, we'll call that last run of the night. And if we don't, we'll probably then that'll be that. It is what it is. I don't think I want to go later than 11ish unless it's on that one like final good run of the night. Then I'll clip it up and I'll post it tomorrow at some point. Oh wow, didn't think I had to. Cut that one. Ah, I knew my wiggle was too slow. Nice. Very strong. what I get for rushing it. So I saw we were in the green. I wanted to probably be kind of aggressive on that throw. Exactly. I wanted to kind of keep pace with it. I've been kind of tinkering by speeding up my visual cue a little bit at a time, and that time was just a little too much. Very strong. You know it's good when you're 67 into the pipe, like it hasn't transitioned yet to 66. Okay. I thought it was closer than I actually was. Well, we have a few, not many. We have just a few more tries to get out of early game. Otherwise, we will just call it there and say, job well done. And again, big shout out to Rubens for pushing the hack further, bopping me and coming up with some new stuff, and Oscar definitely helping as well. I want to say we were about 1 minute off of our sum of best when we had that 30:08, and we've got a whole bunch of new strats, and we're able to again get about 1 minute off the sum of best, which is very nice. I'll say 3 more attempts, or the next one that gets out of level 1. Whatever happens first. That will be the end of the Luminescent chapter. Ooh, I actually made that. I think I was going to. Oh, bad. What a waste. Okay. Wasted a really good level 1, but that's fine. Lost an in-game time, so it's going to be like 0.6, 0.7. Last run. Last run for us. Let's see if we can make it a doozy. Sloppy. Yeah. Definitely kind of a weak beach there. choke the end of level 1, but decently high 74 is not bad. For not getting the strat, it's pretty good. Thank you, Lunar. This is the last run of the evening, though. The world record was the very first run of the day, believe it or not. Oh my god. We decide we're gonna keep the grind going for an extra like hour or two, even though we got the world record at the start of the day, just to see what could happen. But we weren't gonna go too long today, just because since we got record, we're gonna give my hands a rest. Midweek stream elephants. I can't make any promises. I know at least one of these. One of these weekdays, we have to go get groceries. So that day is definitely out. Another one of the nights, even though I won't be streaming, I will be reviewing my Luminescent run. I need to clean up my note sheet a little bit, and I need to write down the things that I missed in the world record, so that like in case I need to come back, I have a like document. Okay, like watch my run, but then do this, this, and this differently. Like because like my run's missing these strats, so that's 2 nights gone. We already got a cask boom. Very first run of the night. Feels good. It was quite strong too, up until like the very end. I mean, it's still strong, don't get me wrong, but it was actually god tier up until the very end. Don't want to miss a science, hell yeah. Imagine saying you turned the notifications off in the first place. Calling yourself out. Hey, Gaspin. It's okay, you missed it the first time. I'm gonna get it for you right here. Oh, you don't like this one? Interesting. I think it's a pretty good hack, but there are, I mean, every speedrun has its like downsides. I do feel like this one had, like, I kept getting janked, it felt like. So I will be glad to be completed, but one of your, so we were actually talking about that earlier. I feel like it's possible this one could be in the top 5 for me. Like, I think my top 3 is already set in stone of like Storks, Grand Parole 2, and El Dorado. But like that 4 and 5, I don't really know. But I feel like this, to me, this is probably better than Acco 1, Quickie 2, and Gracie World because it's just like a more complex, interesting design. Ooh, that was strong as fuck. And it definitely beats Grand World 1 because that's just like a hot garbage. No offense to Barb. That is definitely a relic at this point in time. That's too low. I have to let it do that. That's fine. Oh boy, that I almost let myself be bad. And again, this is the last run of the night, so if we choke it, it's that's all she wrote. Yes, we are. Unless someone's bought me in something else that I'm not aware of. The only hack that I currently don't hold the record for that I've run is Cute Kaizo, but I don't intend to go back to Cute Kaizo. Super Ben has bested me. Maybe eventually we'll go back to it. Maybe eventually we'll come back and round that out. It's just that the levels aren't as interesting as some of these other ones. And it's a much shorter hack. I definitely prefer a little bit longer. I like that build up of tension. Glad this is our last run of the night. The last run of Luminescent. This is a quality way to finish. What's up, Paco? Thank you for the G's. It was actually the very first run of the day. So I'm cutting it early. We played a little bit extra just to see what could happen. And I think this is like the second good run since the record. Oh my god, what am I doing? That was slow. At least I didn't die. I almost botched like some easy ass shit right there. Okay. It's fine. We'll see what the damage is. I guess at least a few tenths. Yeah, so like I'm supposed to get like extremely high 70. That was probably mid 70. I'm gonna guess 0.3 seconds. No worries, no worries. Hope he's doing well. I hope that bottle is filled to the brim with Pib. Man, I almost got the record before the baby came out. So close. It this time. Yeah, this is probably rip. let's already do this. Yep, that's gonna be all she wrote, probably. What a trashy way to lose this. 3 deaths there. Seconds, that's so bad. I'm gonna run it. Yep. That's why you don't do that. If you don't get the corner right, you're not supposed to run it, but I was tilted. I'm not going to lie. I was tired of taking time losses there. That's a well. Nice runs. The block has cried. Oh, man. The grind has come to a close. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll come back next stream, whether that's midweek or if that's going to be on Friday, and we'll start learning elephants. I hope you guys are excited for that. Let's check this out. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but there's an interesting looking boss going on here. So let's go check out RBP. Let's go check him out. Till next time, guys. Peace out.